So I just got Skyblock recently, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I actually think it's a pretty solid game in Hypixel's catalog. I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a menu? Well, every game is a menu. That's not really important. But I've been playing Skyblock a lot recently, and I've gotten really into the farming aspects of it because, as I've said in a dozen videos of mine at this point, I'm a huge fan of Technoblade. I love his stuff. The Potato War is probably one of his most iconic series, and seeing him do all of that, when I first got Skyblock, my immediate reaction was, I should go do some farming stuff. So here I am. Please do keep in mind all of this footage is pre-recorded because I'm talking about this right now, and I just want to be able to explain what's going on. So as you all know, Technoblade's Potato War took place years ago. It was something when Skyblock was first coming out. It was actually a couple of years in, but we're not going to worry about that. The point is, Technoblade was the first person to reach 500 million potatoes farmed collectively over the course of his Skyblock account. It was a huge feud between him and another YouTuber called I'm a Squid Kid. Really great series. You should go check it out. It explains a lot of the mechanics behind farming in Skyblock. The mechanics for at the time. They've very much so changed since then, but that's important for now. Due to having a poor upload schedule, Technoblade hasn't played Skyblock recently, and he hasn't really gotten on to farm potatoes recently. And he also mentioned that he took down all of his farms, he removed all of the minions, he left it kind of alone. In his video, he explained that he thought that having the number one title was more of a burden than an achievement in and of itself, and I can see why that's the case. It's constantly something that you have to be fighting for. You have to always keep up with the new mechanics of the game, and you always have to be making sure that you are the person farming the most potatoes. It's more of a chore than anything else. So I want to do that. I'm a particularly competitive person, and I like seeing those things. And when I saw the opportunity that I just got Java Edition Minecraft and I got Hypixel, my first immediate thought was, I should be the first person to farm 1 billion potatoes. Because that's the logical conclusion, right? Technoblade got to 500 million. What would be a cooler achievement than that? Double that. That'd be sick, right? And so then I decided I should look up at the current leaderboards. I should see who has the most potatoes right now, because I know it's not Squid Kid, I know it's not Technoblade, it's got to be somebody else, right? So I went online, I looked at the lists. Number one has 19 billion potatoes. They took my goal and they multiplied it by 20. I mean, seriously, who has the time for that? Who's just sitting at their home all day, every day, farming potatoes? Because this was over the course of, I would assume, I think the Potato War ended like 2021-ish. So over the course of the last 5 years, this guy's farmed 19 billion potatoes. If we're rounding that up to 20 just so that we can get like a rough estimate here, that's 4 billion potatoes a year. I just broke 1 million. There's no way I'm going to be able to get 19 billion potatoes. But I'm going to try. So yeah, that's kind of the goal of what I'm going with here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it immediately. I hate to break it to you guys, but I literally just started Skyblock, so this is going to be a struggle. But I am determined, no matter the cost, I am going to figure out the mechanics of Skyblock. I am going to figure out exactly what I need, how I'm going to do it, and I am going to implement a system to make myself 20 billion potatoes. I need to be number one. And then, of course, at the end of this, I'll build a statue for Technoblade, put it all towards him, because, again, I wouldn't be doing this without him. And, I appreciate him, and any opportunity I get to show off my appreciation for him, I'm going to do so. But I think one good benefit of this is that this guy's not going to see me coming at all. I mean, like, literally, I'm a brand new account on Hypixel, and I'm a guy with 100 subscribers on YouTube. Nobody knows who I am. I mean, seriously, like, if you went on the street and asked a dude, hey, who's the Shrimpus? You're not going to know, right? And if you went on Hypixel and you just went into the chat and was like, who is the Shrimpus? Nobody's going to know, right? So it's not like he's preparing for me to go after him, because I'm not someone who's well known. I'm not someone who is known for doing this kind of stuff. I think that gives me a slight advantage. Now, yes, of course, we got to think about the fact he is the number one farmer. He is currently fighting for that position to try and keep it. But I think out of just sheer pettiness, I can do it. I hope I can, but I don't know. We'll see. And you also might be asking, hey, Shrimpist, why is it that the background footage of this is not you farming potatoes if you're constantly talking about, I need to farm potatoes, I need to farm potatoes, I need to farm potatoes? Why are you farming melons? That is a great question. Shut up, nerd. Basically, the reason why I'm farming melons right now is that I need to get the melon armor, which is a whole separate set of farming equipment that I don't have right now because I don't have a lot of farming equipment. And this will basically allow me to get more fortune, which will then allow me to progress further in getting more potatoes as I mine them. And then on top of that, getting the melon armor is the stepping stone to getting better farming armor, which then allows me to get better perks. And then later on in the future, I will be able to get more stuff put towards farming potatoes. So in the long run, I need to farm pumpkins and melons right now, and doing so will get me further in my quest to potatoes. So right now, I need to farm pumpkins for the rancher's boots, because those give off an immense amount of speed. I think that they increase the speed cap, actually, so I can move faster while I'm farming things, along with just giving me a huge amount of farming fortune, which is just great. And then the melon armor just pretty much does the same thing. I don't think it buffs the speed, actually. It might. I'm not too sure. But alongside my usual content schedule, I'm basically just going to be playing Skyblock as much as I possibly can and farming as much as I possibly can. I don't know if my garden's open right now, but I am going to try and see if I can tweak the settings to make it public. And so, if you guys want to, and if anybody sees this, join up. Like, visit my garden sometime, just see how I'm doing. Odds are I'll probably be on. I'm on a lot of the time. I think one problem with this is, yes, I am a senior in high school, but at the end of the day, I'm also a senior in high school, so all of my classes are like the easiest things on the planet, and I'm bringing my laptop in 9 times out of 10, and they're just letting me play games in class because I'm not doing anything. I mean, seriously, for the last week straight, I've been bringing my laptop to school, and I've just been playing Hypixel Skyblock in class, and nobody's stopping me. It's great. I love this. I should have been a senior sooner. This is senior sooner. I can't talk. But yeah, I just wanted to give this update. This video will probably be shorter than some of the more typical ones that I've been putting out recently, but I'm going for number 1 in potatoes, and I'm not going to stop until that happens. And I am so confident that I'm going to get there. I'm going to keep posting update videos explaining what I'm doing, because nobody's going to watch these because I'm such a small channel that it doesn't matter. The number 1 guy probably, A, already knows all of these mechanics and has implemented them into his farm, or 2, I said A first, what? Or B, I am just such a small creator that he's not going to see these videos, and it doesn't matter if I talk about them, because these are mechanics that either, he doesn't know about them, and he won't watch my videos, or he'll know about them because he already has figured it out because he's a mega nerd and he's got 19 billion potatoes. But yeah, that's about it. Wish me luck. Have a good day.